How you going? Stephen, here in Australia, just about to get on a train. Gonna ride the V line all the way to Bendigo. The best part about this service is it's free. Yeah, the government's just like, yeah, just get on the train. You don't have to buy a ticket or nothing. Find a seat, as long as you can get a seat. I mean, you could even stand sometimes. How good is that? Guess the government's just nice and stuff. I mean, it's a free service, at least for another couple of hours. Unfortunately, tomorrow comes to a grinding halt. It's been like that for a month, free services. They say it's because of the war, the Strait of Hormuz, oil worries and stuff. Well, regardless, I'm a big fan of it because I'm unemployed. Without this free service, I might not even be able to buy my grog and shit. I don't even have a car. I don't even have a license. I mean, I had a license. I lived in South Korea for 8 years and halfway through it, guess it expired. I forgot to renew it. I can get a license again, but this means I got to go into the center and, 40 years old, get my license. I probably think I'm doing it for the first time. It's kind of embarrassing. It'll probably only take a day, to be honest, but I'm sure there's going to be fees and shit attached. I'm unemployed. I can't afford that shit. I got to buy my grog and stuff. Speaking of grog, like, not having a car, having to go to Dan Murphy's and get my 24 pack of VB and carry it home on the sidewalk. That shit's embarrassing. I mean, most normal people put it in the trunk of their car. I don't have a car. Just gotta walk home with it, carrying it home. Maybe people think I'm dieting or some shit. No, I just don't have a car. I feel like people can smell the stench of insecurity coming off me. It's probably why people in Japan become hikikomoris. The glare of disappointment all around them. It becomes too much, you want to avoid it. For me, I don't give a fuck. I've been staring into the pit of disappointment most of my life. I'm halfway through my life. I guess I can keep going, keep putting up with it. The glare of unsatisfaction, not meeting expectations. Well, maybe it's just my way of fighting back, refusing to participate in the same degree as other members of society. Yeah, that's what it is. You gotta push back, you gotta fight back against the techno-industrial state. One of the ways you can do it is by not contributing as much. I'm not like those bright students that, they study STEM. They end up in the frontiers of science and technology, pushing society to its limits, its breaking points, increasing automation, putting more control into the hands of the few bastards at the top, leaving the proletariats like you and me fighting each other for scraps. That's it. That's deep stuff. But I'm fighting back against that shit. Fighting back when I can. When I'm not drunk. Gotta get drunk though. Can't fight all the time. It's exhausting. Besides, drinking alcohol is just one part of the equation. It's just one way they have of keeping us medicated. For me, it gives me a bit of a reprieve. I get to fall asleep, stop throwing shit. Maybe for you it's different. Maybe you're into the Tic Tacs, short forms. You scrolling through, you see the video of the pigeon all acting cute, Mummy pigeon feeding its babies. It's good, relieves your stress, doesn't it? Makes you feel better. Forget about your problems for at least a few seconds or a couple of hours, depending on how long you're there on the toilet scrolling. Maybe it's just general entertainment media. Maybe it's music. Maybe it's reruns of Melrose Place, Stargate SG-1s. Antidepressants? The system has a lot of ways of keeping us medicated. It knows we hate this. We hate existing. It's fucking pointless. No one has any influence over anything. Well, some people do. Rich bastards. I have a little bit of influence. I can make some decisions. My brother, he asked me, why are you so fucking angry? I said, because I choose to be. It's one of the few things I at least have the illusion of free will for making independent decisions. I choose to be an angry bastard. I could be happy, I could be miserable. I think anger is the best choice. Maybe it just suits my personality. There's one way of fighting back against the system, being an inconvenience. I haven't paid tax in Australia in like 8 years. I mean, I was living in South Korea for 8 years, so it kind of makes sense, but even if I was paying tax, it probably wouldn't be a lot, you know? Maybe not meeting the expectations society has laid out for me. I have other ways of fighting back. I'm a transsexual. You know, the same way that native Indians, they would revere people that could carry the spirit of a man and woman at the same time. It's their idea of transsexuality. Just means you're skilled. You can act like a man and a woman. I have princess parties. I bring secret candy, tiara, dress up, pink outfit. I don't give a fuck. I do whatever the fuck I want. I might even go into the women's bathroom. I might do that tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Techno-industrial state doesn't want that to happen. That's one of the few things I can do to fight back. Prove I'm not powerless. Not completely powerless, at least. But end of the day is near, and I don't know if I can keep the fighting spirit up. I got a 6-pack of Asahi, some VB, a bottle of Bowler's Run, this dirt cheap Australian wine. I can't believe the price of alcohol in Australia coming from Korea. Jesus. There's no way I'm going to be able to live here long term, so I got to get back to Korea. I got to get back on the Feel Light, $1 a can. Not this $25 for a 6-pack. And the beers are tiny. You see, I got distracted again instead of fighting against the system and talking about my medication. All right, there's my train coming. I was going to talk about some more deep shit, but you know, life is calling me. Anyway, what do you think? Did you find this inspiring? Like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments. What is your medication? How do you deal with existence? Let's fight the bourgeoisie together. All that other deep shit. All right, thanks for watching.